Hello everybody, what is going on? And welcome back to our Road to Glory career mode. Good to see you. I hope I find you all well. Last episode, we had draws against Spurs and Everton, which has meant that our title challenge has taken a bit of a hit. But with City to come today, we have a chance to bring it back into our favour. I say that, they've got a better goal difference than us. That is the top scorers. We need to look at the league table to see that. Along with us ending up with those draws, we were also knocked out of the FA Cup by West Ham. So our only games remaining now are in the Premier League. So yeah, quite an important episode for us today. We've got some tough games in there before we actually do face off against City. You will get 4 games today, all live. And I hope we end up with 4 wins. And that is how the table looks. I've said this before, right? If we don't finish top and we finish second, I will still be happy with that. Palace is our first game of the day. They've got a pretty good team. After that, I believe it is Leicester, yes, and then Arsenal before we have that City match. So it all relies on this, right? If we enter the City game in a position where we actually can still, leapfrog them back into first, then the season's still on. If we enter the City game having picked up like 3 points out of a possible 9, I'd argue that it's probably off, right? But we'll see how the games go before the City match. I've already picked my team, so I'll see you in game for Palace. I've also thought about a 3 at the back formation because, as you know, the injury to Dest has meant that we're playing Pedrosa on the right-hand side of defence and we're playing Augustinson on the left, and it's not really working as I'm hoping. So I've got a 3-back formation set up, ready to go, which if it's not, working in our favour, the 4-back, we'll go to that 3-back and see if we can get a result. But I've never traditionally been that good with 3-back formations. So it's a bit of a risk to try and, start using it now, especially as it could end up losing as the title race, right? But Palace at home first. Okay, so I accidentally skipped past the 2 teams showing you. So I'll show you it through this. Player ratings, I'm surprised. I know that Palace have Sandro Tonali, but he's not starting the game. And I thought it was a stronger Palace team. I mean, it's not bad, but I wonder where Tonali is, for example. For us, it's the usual 4-3-3, and I've actually got Ben Godfrey playing right back and Pedrosa back over to left back, so Augustinson is on the bench. Kovalenko on the ball, through to Solano. Good first touch as well! And that is the perfect start for us in this game. I'll try to keep you as updated as I can with results involving City if they are playing at the same time. Nothing as of now, so I don't know if they are playing the same day. But literally the first attack, Solano gets himself into a position and smashes it in at the near post. Kovalenko assist though. Those 2 again. Maybe the keeper could have done better, but nah, 90 rated Solano. He's just too good. Solano, edge of Palace's penalty area. Bardi just in front of him. Lovely touch to take it away from the defender. And the shot strikes the post and comes back out. Vargas with the corner, sent in. Ayer gets his head to the ball and it's 2-0. And that'll be the 3 points secured from the new lawn. A rare goal from central defence for Ayer. We've seen nothing from Palace really today in the attacking sense. It's been a pretty simple job for us by all accounts to get this win. We made a triple change as well. De La Vega on, Perez on, and Gravenberch as well, because we had some tired legs, fitness-wise. Perez finds the feet of Kovalenko. Lacerda to his left. What a ball that is! Through to Lacerda, who makes no mistake with his finish. Into the bottom right corner. It's 3-0, and that is quality. 30 seconds left. Vargas with the corner. There's the near post header. And Perez hits the side netting. I thought we might score from another corner, which would have been nice. But that'll be the end of the game. And a great way to start the episode. A 3-0 victory. Team news for you now then, as Henderson starts in goal. There's a change in our back 4. Todibo sustained an injury in training, which means Jose Antonio steps in centre-back. We go with largely, though, an unchanged side other than that one. For Leicester, they have beaten us before, you might remember. Not this season, though. Ramiro starts in goal. They've got a back 4 as well. Arton, left back. I don't really recognise any of their back four. Into midfield I do though. And up front also Stengs, Vallejo and Damari Gray. So, yeah, beaten us before. Jadas scored a couple of goals against me in the past. He starts on the bench here, so I'm kind of happy with that. Solano will get the game underway. Now, with Jose Antonio stepping into the team, he's not played for a while, so I hope he doesn't make any mistakes. Bardi has got Solano in front of him. Here is Christian Solano pulling it back calmly on the right foot. The most composure in the world from Solano. And we lead here at the New Lawn. Leicester's last game came up against Manchester City. They lost that. And City would hold on to their 3-point gap at the top of the table. I've just realised I've not even shown you the sliders yet, have I? My mistake, guys. I usually do that in the first game. But usually it's actually a post-con match. So, yeah, I'm not used to doing it as a live game. But, yeah, they are, of course, unchanged. And here is what we run with, as always. On our side, everything at 50. But, yeah, for this game, Leicester having just played City, it's a good time for us to get them. You know, they've just lost that game. They're stepping into this. We've just won a great win against Palace 3-0. So our confidence is pretty high here. Solano seems like a man in form. That's now 2 in 2 for him. We need him to show up today, especially in that City game later on. Leicester goes short with the corner. Damari Gray finds Chowdhury, edge of the penalty area. He goes back to Damari Gray. I can't highlight the correct player. Thankfully, Henderson makes the save. Kovalenko with the ball down the right-hand side. And look at the pace of St. Maximin here in towards the Leicester penalty area. Now he's got to remain calm as he pulls it across. How has that not gone in? How are we not 2-0 up? Solano should be scoring that every day of the week. And here it is again, this right-hand side of St. Maximin. Look at the space that he's got here. And he's got Giannetti up against him. Bit of trickery. Now finds the run of Kovalenko. Oh my goodness. It is a screamer from Viktor Kovalenko. 2-0 Forest Green. And I don't think we'll see a better strike today. One touch to set himself. The second on his left foot to rifle it into the top corner. It's curling away from the goalkeeper as well. Inch perfect from Kovalenko. What a goal. 18 minutes left. Kovalenko's through. Kovalenko's through. Viktor Kovalenko. Solano to his left for the tap in. And it's 3-0 Forest Green. What just happened to Leicester? They're trying to get back in the game. But there is so many gaps in this defence. Specifically at left back. And St. Maximin is having the time of his life on the right-hand side during this game. 30 seconds left of the game. Solano found by Vargas. There will not be chance for another one. But we've won the game here by 3-0. The same scoreline we managed in game 1. Leicester defensively, they were poor. Elsewhere, Manchester Derby was going on. And the last time we got an update, it was 1-1. So if that stays the same, we're a point behind City. Let's have a look. As we advance the days then to the Arsenal game, as you can see, it did end 1-1. So now just a point is in it. We head to the Emirates. If we don't get a result here, that could throw it back the way of City. And then we've got them, 4 days or 3 days after this game. So yeah, not a big rest period, which makes me think I might have to rest 1 or 2 players for this Arsenal game. Or at least bring them off. Solano maybe, St. Maximin as well, and probably Kovalenko are the 3 changes that I'll probably make during this game. We've got to win the game or get the result anyway, first and foremost, before we even worry about the City match. Yeah, unchanged 11 from that last game against Leicester. We'll see what Arsenal put up on their side. Leno starts in goal for Arsenal. Maitland-Niles, Kimpembe, Felipe and Grimaldo at the back. Florentino, Wilmar Barrios is, I probably got that wrong. Pepe, Smith Rowe, it's going way too quick, but we'll get another look here. Saka on the left, and Tammy Abraham up front. Yeah, decent team. Leno with the ball in hand, and that ends off the first half. Both teams struggling to find a way through one another's defence. Not even really a chance to show you. And I wonder what's happening with City. We'll get a look at that at half-time, and I'll let you know as we come back out for the second half. So, it turns out City are not actually playing on the same day, as that is... What's he given here, the referee? Kimpembe's already on a yellow card. It's a warning. But what's the referee given? I'm not entirely sure. I'm guessing a free kick. Yeah, it must be a free kick. All right. Really good position, this. Bardi is the man. I've had a few free kicks with him so far, and he's not really done much with them. So I'm wondering maybe if this one's going to work. And it does, ladies and gentlemen. Just when we need a goal. The first time that we've seen our set-piece specialist score a free kick since he's joined the club. I've had a few with him so far, about 4 or 5, and I've got them wrong. Admittedly, they have been from sort of areas in the pitch where you don't generally shoot like 35 yards out, but that's the closest, and Bardi makes it count. Just sort of passes it over the wall into the back of the net. Leno, no chance. The game needed some quality. It's now got it. Right then, let's see if we can hold on to this. It's his 3rd goal of the Premier League season. And although we haven't seen much from Arsenal in the attacking sense, they have the quality out there to create. Here is Lacerda with the ball down the line to De La Vega, who's inside the Arsenal penalty area, pulling it back on the left foot. De La Vega! Oh dear. He won't want to see that again. He definitely won't want to see that again. We made a triple change. De La Vega, Perez and Lacerda all on with one mind on that City game. I opted to substitute Bardi instead of Kovalenko because he was the lower stamina of the two during this. St. Maximin and Solano, the other two, going off. Again, though, De La Vega on this right-hand side, allowed to run at Arsenal. Felipe, a fake shot gets round him. Are we going to see a better finish this time? Yes, we are. That is much more like it from Pedro De La Vega. It is 2-0. Not the most chances in the world during this one, but we've put in a good performance. We've held on to our 1-0 lead, and when Arsenal have had possession, we've allowed it in areas where it's not really going to hurt us, and when they've got into the positions to make something happen, we've won it back. Kimpembe had to be careful there as well. He's on a yellow card, remember, so hence why he didn't really go to make the challenge on De La Vega. And that is a class finish. 3 points in the bag. City to come next. There might even be time for one more chance as Kovalenko will strike one. And Leno will catch it. And that is going to take us to the referee's whistle for full time. Ref, thank you. There we go. So, result confirmed. And you know what's coming next. I'll see you for that game right now. I don't need to build this game up. You know how important this is. Just the point separates both teams as we go to the Etihad to try and take the top spot in the Premier League. Solano sitting there, looking ready for the game. On the other side, Milinkovic-Savic, I believe that is. We've last played against them in that Carabao Cup final, I want to say. That was 1-1 it finished. We won it on penalties. They took the lead. We had to come back from behind. Now, some team news as well. I guess I can show you very quickly our lineup as we'll head into it through this. Todibo is still not fit. So our back 4, Godfrey at right back, Aya and Jose Antonio in the middle, Pedrosa on the left. Into midfield, we've got Rice, we've got Bardi, we've got Kovalenko, Vargas, Solano and St. Maximin as the front 3. But you can see a few fitness, not quite fully fit on a few of the players. I hope that that doesn't come back to bite us. Here we go. This is it, effectively. We lose this game. I think the title is City's. We win it. It's ours to play for. We draw. Stays as is, basically. City go with Edison in goal. The back 4 is there. Valverde, Tolisso, Milinkovic-Savic, Bernardo Silva, Jesus and Griezmann up front, man. Some real big name players in there. Phil Foden on the bench as well. You've got to remember, we're far into this now, that Phil Foden is a top quality player. Mistake made by City as they give away possession quite cheaply. And now Vargas inside the City penalty area towards the byline. Solano near post. And he's just put us ahead of the Etihad. He's actually just done it. Like fully, we're ahead. We've got the advantage. City right-hand side made a mistake. They tried to play a quick 1-2. They lost it. It was Rice who intercepted. He played it to Vargas. Byline into the middle. Solano's there. Do I sit back and defend? Do we play as we are? What do we do now? Because we're in front. I can celebrate, but there's a long way to go in this game. Valverde for City. Step overs now to SMS as Henderson makes the save. SMS, by the way, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. It's just a lot easier to say. So if I ever say SMS, that is why. Henderson with the save, though. And City now beginning to ask some questions. Griezmann with a short corner, trying to get the cross back in. Bardi doing a good job, though, of stopping that. And that looks like it will be another corner, though. Corner number 2. Bernardo Silva this time opts to send it into the middle. Milinkovic-Savic gets his head to it, but to the frustration of Pep Guardiola, it's over the crossbar. City here have just put on a press, and now they've caught us. The ball through again. And yet again, it's our number 1 to make the save. Half-time at the Etihad. And at the moment, it is advantage Forest Green Rovers. A big 45 minutes coming up. City now throwing the kitchen sink our way. Henderson. Oh no, a rare mistake from our goalkeeper. Henderson with the save. He's going to fall to Griezmann. No! Oh no! That's something I've done far too often in this series. I'm too eager to get the play started again. I can't believe I just did that. Oh, Henderson. I can't even blame him. It's completely my fault. He saves the first shot. And I've just dropped my controller. It's all going wrong, boys. It's all going wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Half an hour to play. We scored 1, and now we have to do it again. Bardi has the run of Vargas in front of him. It's a great ball through. Now Vargas has to finish this. Vargas with the chance, and what a finish it is as well. 20 minutes left. We're back in front here. I was about to say we're back on level terms. No, we're not. We were on level terms. And Vargas, who has made 1, has now scored 1. But we're making this harder than it needs to be. Let me just say that. Bardi's ball through. That's not an easy finish. With a goalkeeper of Ederson's quality coming out to meet you, that's not an easy finish. But he makes it look so well done, does Mateus Vargas. Big goal. 20 minutes left. Will we hold on to this? Had to make a couple of changes as well. Gravenberch has come on for Kovalenko and De La Vega on for St. Maximin. Just because of fitness reasons. As I said before, kickoff, not everybody was fully fit heading into the game as Gravenberch turning away. De La Vega down the right-hand side. We'll just play the ball down the line for him to collect this. And now maybe a chance to send one in. What a tackle by Eder Militao. But De La Vega goes back over and then runs it straight out of play. Never mind. City now maybe recognising they need a goal to get themselves back in this. Gravenberch drives into the penalty area. Has done really well. Picks out Bardi. He's hit the post. He's hit the post. That would have sealed it. That would have been the 3 points. Definitely in the bag here. And now it's still a chance for City. Godfrey towards Lacerda. Solano just in front. Solano might get there ahead of Ederson. He does. Oh, no. The crossbar now stops us. What? We've had chances to end this game off. And we haven't yet taken them. Our City going to find a late goal. Pedrosa intercepts that ball forward. Lacerda off towards De La Vega. Now Gravenberch again. He goes out wide towards Vargas. A nice pass as well. Vargas pulling it back to Gravenberch. 3 additional minutes by the referee. Gravenberch looks to pick out the top corner. And it's not too far away. But that has taken vital seconds off of the clock. And we are minutes, in fact a minute away from beating City at the Etihad by 2-1. What a result this will be. And essentially it's now in our hands to win this league title. Man of the match display from Vargas, a 9.4. Bardi with a 9. Flip that. The best player for City was Antoine Griezmann. When I show you these match facts, not a lot in it. There you have it. But we were just more clinical on the day. 3 shots on target, 2 that went in for City, the mistake that was made by us, which, as I said, it's not Henderson's fault. That's on me. That I always try to, I guess, start play quickly, and it's something that's caught me out before. Even when you're winning a game, you have no reason to throw it out quickly, and I always get caught doing that. You've seen it before anyway, but luckily today it hasn't cost us. We'll do the post-match interview, and this is why I've stopped doing them, because I missed quite a few, and now it asks me about these free agents that we've picked up, so I've just stopped doing them altogether, because as you can see, the questions aren't even about the game anymore. So yeah, De La Vega again, he came on for like 15-20 minutes, but no question about what it means for the title race or anything like that, which it should really be asking, to be fair. But I'll show you the league table, because as I said, we're top of the league by 2 points then. And let's have a look at our run into the back end of the season. We've got Watford, we've got Southampton, Villa and Chelsea to go. And they're the games that stand in our way between a Premier League title and not. Today, a 2-1 win against City, 2-0 against Arsenal, 3-0 against Leicester, and 3-0 against Palace, which is immense when you look at the episode before that. A 1-1 draw, a 0-0 draw, a 2-1 defeat, a 1-0 win, and then, of course, the 3-2 win against Manchester United in the Cup before that. So, last episode, 2 wins, 2 draws, a defeat, 4 wins today, and we've only conceded 1 goal up against City. Before we go, though, I do want to have a look and see if we can look at City's run-in. That'll give us a nice indication as to what's to come for them and see if we actually have the advantage. So, their next game, in case I've missed it, let me check. Nope. Their next game is up against Everton on the 28th of April. Then they move into May, where they play Watford. So they play Watford as we do. We also have them. They play West Brom, which should be a routine 3 points for them. And then on the final day, they've got Southampton away at St Mary's. So actually, the run-in is not too bad for them at all. So I think one slip-up from us, the Chelsea game highlighted there, by the way, because that at Stamford Bridge, I believe, I might be wrong, that's probably going to be it. One slip-up, and I'm not sure City will drop points. I have a feeling they'll pick up 12 from 12. It's going to be a tense episode next time out. I want to thank you all for watching this one, though. If you have enjoyed it, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you are new around here and like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below to help me get closer to 100k subscribers. I'll see you all again next time. Until then, have a great day, have a great evening, stay safe, adios.